Okay, first I want to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to make this video. Right, Yahweh being the true name of the Most High, Bahashem meaning in the name of, and Yahweh Shai is the true name of the Most High's only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right, you Israelites today, are you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Latinos? Right, the true chosen people of the Most High. Right now, I'm making this video gonna be a very short one. Is as I'm gonna let the video play, but I'm gonna have to skip forward a bit because YouTube doesn't allow violence on their platform. But based on the caption, you can already tell what it's gonna be like. Right, that man goes inside there alongside with another man. Right, I'm gonna mute it. Right, and they go in there, and obviously they shot the man. Right, and then they run out. I'm pretty sure. They run out. Now the comment that is a meaning of this video, right, is this man right here talking about JGP 2019 saying God is watching, right? The Most High's name is Yahweh, right? But obviously these other people, they don't know of his name. These other nations. Well, I don't know, of what nation this guy is from, right? Coincidentally enough, right? Quote unquote, Jesus Christ is King, right? His name is Yahweh Shai, right? Perfect, well, not perfect, but relates to the video, right? His name is Yahweh Shai. The letter J was created in 1524, right, by an Italian grammarian, right? By the name of Gian Trissino, I'm pretty sure, right? Italian guy, right? Edomite. So, again, his name is Yahweh Shai. Now, his comment says, God is watching, and then, you got this guy right here in the comments saying, just like he watched a billion other murders, maybe the victim did some of the as well. God saw him first, and he did nothing to prevent this. Same thing I was thinking, right? Now, the first verse that came to mind, right, first thing that come to mind is that this is judgment, right? This is pure judgment, right? So literally be inside your home, right? And as soon as the man stepped into the door over here, right? As soon as he stepped into that door, they came, bro. They was watching him, right? Literally as soon, right? He walks in, and they came immediately afterwards. That's judgment, man, right? I don't know what he did, but the Most High wanted that man out of the living world, okay? And now, according to Ecclesiastes, let's get that real quick. Should be either the second or third chapter, right? Let's find this verse real quick. 3:20. All, right? All go. Let me try to highlight this. All go into one place. All are of the dust, and all turn to dust again. So when you turn to dust, obviously that means you die. So what does this mean? All go into one place. Everybody goes to heaven. There is no hell. Okay? All go into one place. Right? And in fact, what's that verse? I think it's Ezekiel 18:4, right? All souls are mine, right? The soul that sinneth shall die, right? Behold, all souls are mine, right? The soul that sinneth, it shall die. Now, the verse that I really want to shoot at, was in Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, should be the 39th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, right? Either 39th chapter or 37th. Right, let's see. Right here. Right now, can we start before? Alright. Right. 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury, right, lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, aka that guy being, shot. Why was he shot? They pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them, right? spirits created for vengeance. These are people walking amongst us today that, the Most High created so they can fulfill His will. Right? Come on. And the Most High is in control of everything. Right? The earth is His footstool, as it says in Acts 7:49 in Isaiah, the 66th chapter. Right? So that man shot and killed. Right? Seconds after he entered his home. Right? Spirits created for vengeance, which in their fury, lay on sore strokes. Let's see if we can get this in a different translation. Even though it probably wouldn't be as good. Right? 39 and 28. There are winds. You see, this is the what's the word? Let me just say this. This is why you shouldn't always read in different translations. Right? Even in a known translation as the NIV, NOT, a lot of times they are helpful, right? For like the little tiny words that get you tripped up. But like translations like this, the Common English Bible, definitely not good. There are winds that have been created for vengeance, right? Come on, man. Right? So let's not use that. But anyways, the spirits relate to people, right? Relate to people, and of course, you get the next verse, right? Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, right? Specifically death. Well, in this chapter, right? So again, and there's way more, right? Let's keep on reading. Actually, right? Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Right, the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Right, the sword, I guess in this case, could be a gun. Right, punishing the wicked to destruction, killing the wicked. Right, killing the wicked. They shall rejoice in His commandment. Right, didn't it literally say in the 20th verse, in a time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of Him. Who's Him? The Most High, Yahweh, right? Appease the wrath of Yahweh that made them. And it says the same thing, right? Almost the same thing. They shall rejoice in His commandment, right? He told that spirit to go, that person to go, well, those two people, to go and murder that man, right? I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, fatally. This is fatally, right? And they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their times come, they shall not transgress His word. Perfect ending. Right? So to this idiot over here talking about some God is watching, right? And he got the nerve to put Jesus Christ, I don't want to call him an idiot, right? Because maybe he's just ignorant, right? He just doesn't know. I'm talking about God is watching. So I'll take that back, He's watching. But he just doesn't know that the Most High commanded that to happen. Right? And you get that. Pretty sure Isaiah 56, relating to they shall rejoice in His commandment, they shall not transgress His word, right? Pretty sure I said it in Isaiah 56, right? Let me find that real quick if I can find it. If not, y'all still get the point. I'm gonna be Isaiah 55. Right? You can even use these 8 and 9, right? For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord, for the heavens, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts, right? Because you might have people in the world that might say, why do you use two people to kill that man for? He could have did this, could have that, right? You just don't know, right? None of us actually know 100% of the Lord, right? You only know bits and pieces, but that bits and pieces translate to a lot, right? But we don't know every single thing about Him. Right? Even in the book of Psalms, it says something very similar. Right? Right? But there it is, yeah, Isaiah 55 and 11. Right? So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. Right? Now, I forgot what Psalms verse it was. It was something along the lines of thoughts are very deep. Right. Let's get that real quick. This is Psalms 92. Right. O Lord, how great are your works and your thoughts are very deep, right? Your thoughts are very deep. Come on, man. So again, to the person saying God is watching, oh, most definitely he was watching, right? Most definitely. But I bet you didn't know that, the Most High commanded that. Because I'm pretty sure what he's trying to say is that, you doing evil before the Lord, and, he's watching this go down. Yeah, but he commanded you to be that way, right? He literally created you for that purpose only. That's how deep it gets. That's literally how deep it gets. You are a puppet of the Lord. There's no free will, right? Proverbs 20:24, right? Come on. And you can even get the book of Samuel, right? When he had, Eli's two sons, pretty sure his name was Hophni and Phinehas, if I'm not mistaken, right? It says in a specific verse and chapter of First Samuel, maybe like the third chapter, fourth chapter, maybe the fifth, around those chapters, and it says it was the Lord's will to kill them. Get that in a different, maybe in an NIV or NLT. It says it was the Lord's will to kill them. He purposely hardened their hearts, right? You go back to Exodus, right, with Pharaoh. He hardened his heart. He told Moses he's gonna harden his heart, right? So, come on, come on. He's in control of everything, right? He made these two people go in there and kill him, right? These people just think they woke up. Okay, let's go kill that man. No, the Lord put a spirit upon you, put demons on you to go and kill that man, right? Now, why? I don't know, right? Your thoughts are very deep. Psalms 92:5, right? Isaiah 55, right? My ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. Come on, man. Now with that, I'm going to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to make this video, right? Lord willing, you edified. Lord willing, see me in the next, and with that, I'm stay strong. Shalom, shalom.